topic is, what is a trademark and do I need one? A lot of people get trademarks, copyrights, and patents confused. A lot of people think they need to get a copyright when in actuality what they really need is a trademark. So what is a trademark? A trademark is a slogan, a symbol, a word, a design, or a phrase that will distinguish your product from other products that are out there. A service mark is basically similar. It is a slogan or a phrase or a design or a logo that will distinguish your services from that of other service providers. So in general, when someone refers to a trademark, they are talking about a trademark and a service mark. They're generally referred to as the same term, which is basically a trademark. So is a trademark required in order to protect your design or your slogan or your mark or your service? A trademark is not required, however, it is probably a really good idea. There are benefits with registering your trademark with the federal government or with the state that you live in. One of the main benefits is that it establishes that your company is the owner of that mark and has the rights to use that mark. So many times you will see someone have a really good idea, whether it be a slogan or a logo or some other kind of design that is just on point, to the point where other people out there will literally take it and copy it and use it and make money off of it. So the problem with not having your trademark registered is that you have to be able to factually establish that you are the person that came up with this idea and that came up with this design or trademark and have been using it, and that you should be the only one that has the right to do so. The problem with having to establish these facts is that most people who have been using these marks, they don't have any proof to show how long they've been using this mark, or how long they've been using this slogan, or that they've been selling t-shirts and they started before the other person, or even that the other person got the idea from them. So a lot of times what happens is a person will see an idea that they like, they'll take the idea, they'll do a search to see if it's been trademarked, and if it has not been registered as a trademark, they will register it. So then you have a problem, because you're selling a t-shirt with this wonderful design, they're selling a t-shirt with the same design, maybe with a different color, or maybe one little font change or something like that, but they're getting to make money, you're making money, but the companies are becoming so they look so similar that it's confusing. So then it comes a time where at some point this company is not going to want you to be able to use that mark, or you're not going to want them to be able to use that mark. So then it has to be left into the hands of the trier of fact, who's going to determine who has the rights to use that mark. And guess who probably has the rights? Probably this person who registered it. Even if you did come up with the design first, if they can show that it's their idea and that they were the ones that were using it, they may actually win, even if it was your idea. So I always recommend at least registering the mark in your state and at the federal level if you can, if it's something that's feasible for you, so that you can protect yourself, because ideally your ideas are good ideas, right? And if you're trying to take your ideas, your brands, your slogans, your logos to a higher level, which most people who have ideas, they ultimately have a vision that's up here. If that's your goal and that's something you want to do with your product or your service, and you're trying to establish a brand that will make you recognizable and distinguish you from everyone else, or your product from everyone else, I always recommend that you get a trademark, just to make sure that you're protected and you don't have to start over from point A to come up with a whole new branding concept because yours was stolen. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.